Hey you, have you seen this guy?
Oh, him? Yeah, he's the architect, Andrew something.
Well, do you know where he is?
Well, last I saw of him, he was leaving the spire over there. It's weird. He was carrying a suitcase with him. Looked real upset.
This is remarkable. Perfect recreation of Elias's office. But why? He's never done this before.
We have another sighting, sir. This one's a lot more recent. The van is ready when you are, sir.
Yo, what's up, Green Gang? Today, me and Brer are gonna do a little challenge. Today, we're gonna see who can hold their breath underwater the longest. Now, Brett says he can hold it for a very long time, but I think I can beat him. So, without any further ado, why don't we just head on out there and see who can hold their breath the longest. Okay, you're good to go. Yo, what's up, dude?
Have you seen this guy anywhere?
Oh, that guy? Yeah, dude. He ran to the woods on the other side of town. Bad vibes over there, dude.
That's how a master does it, man. How long was that?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I got distracted. There was this guy, it was really weird asking about something. But, it seemed like it was pretty long. How long do you think you lasted there, huh?
That was at least 62 minutes, man. It's like I said, I'm part fish.
Well, I could definitely beat 62 minutes. In fact, I think I could go a whole hour longer than that. Yeah, I think I'd go like at least 65 minutes. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Last episode, we built this beautiful little house here. And this episode, we're not finishing it because I don't feel like it. What I really want to do this episode is I want to get like all the farms done, all the terraforming that needs done. So that's the main goal of this episode. You know that we're definitely going to have to take down all these trees that I planted because they're in the way. We're gonna have to go all the way around the island with stone like we have on that side and on this side here. And I need to go get some bees because I want to get the bee stuff done here. So it's not just terraforming, we're also gonna be putting in some, I don't know exactly what the technical term for it would be, but just bee stuff. We're gonna get our paths all finished, laid out, get the fences up. Hopefully everything will be nice and lit up so there won't be any more mobs spawning. So yeah, it's probably going to be a bit of a odd episode, maybe. I don't really know exactly how we're gonna structure it, but we'll figure it out. Step one is to cut down all of these big trees here. And, well, I guess we can do that in the form of a very quick time lapse. Well, that's done. Look at all this wood. I don't know if we'll ever need this much spruce wood, but, I imagine, we will. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, I do have space for it. And the island's looking pretty bare now, huh? Well, now that that's done, I suppose that we should probably go and get some beehives. I know where some are. I mean, you can see one right over there that's just floating. And there's another one here-ish somewhere. Hopefully there will be bees in them. I honestly don't know. Let's just go ahead and check. I know I need to get a campfire. Then we gotta find all these. Okay, here's one. See, I knew there was another one here. I don't see any bees, which is not a good sign. But I should definitely wait until nighttime, right? So that way they're in the hives. See, there's another one. There's no bees out. I guess we'll just go ahead and pick it up, though. I'm gonna imagine this one also doesn't have any bees in it. I'm still gonna put a campfire just to be sure. Okay, yep, nope, no bees. Ow. Hopefully we can find a hive with bees in it, because if not, then this whole idea is ruined. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there aren't any bees over here, and I just made it up in my mind. Oh, it sucks. Oh, there's two here, okay. I assume if they just stack with each other, yeah, 0 bees. I think we might have to go a lot further out. I got plenty of nests, but no bees. Okay, here's another one, but it's full of honey. See, this is like, oh, bee. Okay. So, maybe we just have to wait here. Yes, okay, multiple, okay. Can you just go in? I think we wait until nighttime. And then once it's nighttime, oh wait, no, 2 of them just went in. I'm stupid. Just get it now. Yes. Maybe we just wait for this guy to get in the hive. Hey, buddy, you're doing a real good job there. I think they need you. Yeah. They need you back in your home. Yep. Very nice. Oh, that's enough. And we've got now 8 nests that are fully stocked with honey, so that's awesome. Now we just head all the way back home. That's gonna be fun. A lot of time has passed. I went grinding and got a bunch of stone. This isn't even all of it. So I got all this stone so we can do our terraforming. And as you can see, I put our bee stuff here. You know, this is all that I know that we're going to need. And I moved our little chest monster that was forming into here, and I also reorganized everything. So it's very cramped and not very fun to be in, but you know, we got, what, 9, 10, 11 double chests, so a lot of storage. But right now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on all the terraforming. So I want to go around the edge of the entire island here and do this sort of stone work. Yeah, we got quite a bit of work to do here. And then I also want to get this path here made terraformed. So we're also going to terraform this water edge here, and also like this sort of cliffy area here that's up against there, which we also have to dig away some more, and I should have probably chopped those down as well, but it's fine. We can get to that when we need to. So we just need to hop right back into a time lapse. I guess not right back into. So we need to hop into a time lapse and get this done.
And now it is my esteemed privilege to present to you Thoughts with Bread.
I don't get all the fuss about technology, man. Like, why do we need light bulbs? The only time you use them is during sleepy times. Like, just go to bed, man. And don't get me started on air conditioning. Our bodies can cool themselves. That's what our sweat is for, man. Why do we even need phones, man? I've got all the people I want to talk to right here with me, man. Have you ever heard about the circuit boards? They have these, like, drawings all over them that forces the spirits to do work for them. Look, man, I'm 100% against controlling people's lives, man. And that doesn't just apply to the ones of us that are still in our bodies, man. Freedom shouldn't have to be earned, man. I don't even like talking into a camera. It's like it takes a little piece of your soul every time you step in front of it. But I do it for you guys, man. Sometimes, to fight the power, you gotta use their creations against them, man.
This has been Thoughts with Bread.
What do you guys think? I've still got some trees planted there that haven't grown yet. That will definitely help set it all in together, but I think it looks pretty good. I still need to come in. There's like all these changes in elevation where I need to put like the slabs like I did here. Here we are. I even went and I realized I hadn't put like the pressure plates and buttons, so I did that going all the way down the path that way. And I bone mealed a bunch of stuff. I planted these little saplings that should hopefully, yeah, see one just grew there. And I planted a bunch of stuff up there as well to kind of set this back even further. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I definitely think, like I said, adding andesite to the walls would make it look a little bit better, a little bit more textured, because they're pretty flat right now. But I mean, it's looking pretty good, you know. And now there's there's a path from the main city here in Gambavina all the way over to the Hippie Island, which I guess I've just been calling it Hippie Island, so I guess that's just what it is. And now I don't have to use the boat every time that I want to go all the way over there and all the way back, which I probably will still use the boat because it's quicker, but you know, maybe if I get a horse, that would be faster than a boat, right? Probably. But like standing here looking out, it's so nice, you know. We've got this whole like left side here, this path is all finished, and then it kind of helps to frame our city here, which is, I mean, it's still looking beautiful. So pretty much, oh shoot, I still need to put the rocks there. I will do that, I promise. But we need to put the rocks there, obviously. I need to get that path more figured out. I mean, I still have all these things where I have these path blocks. I'm gonna go through and do them with like this style, like we've been doing. So we'll do that before the episode is over. But yeah, this whole area here is gonna be full of farms, you know, all through here. Probably big tree up here, and then more farms like through here, this little area. And then we've got a little spot out here as well that I think I might try to fit some crops in. It won't exactly be like a farm, you know, just like kind of extra crops, I think, like coming up against this, up to the rock wall there, I think would look nice. But first things first, I actually need to see if I have any more stone. I need to fix that path over there, and then we need to get the farms in, which means you guys get another time lapse. We are getting so close to being done, guys. I can taste it. As you can see, and as you saw in the time lapse, there is a lot that has been done. Every single path, I believe, unless there's some that I've somehow missed, has been upgraded to be this design here. The only reason why I didn't do this was because like this was supposed to be like where the van pulled in, the bus, so I didn't want it to look too messy. So you can still kind of see that, but it's not that big of a deal. I just thought it kind of, you know, made sense to keep that. But yeah, dude, this has taken quite a long time, a lot longer than I thought it would, but man, it's been worth it. Another thing I've noticed as I've been running around is I've been putting down these pressure plates as decorations, and that keeps happening, so that's fun. Coming up here, I wound up doing like this mix of sugarcane and bamboo, and this like little water trough here. I think that looks pretty neat. And then here I put like I just did azalea trees all around the place. And there's a bunch of potatoes here. I just planted potatoes, and I've planted them all around the place because when they reach the maximum growth state, we can see them up here. Some more potatoes. They get like these nice flowers. You can see them there. So I just think they look like little flowery bushes, so that's nice. Over here we have the pumpkin patch, which is also full of, you know, pretty much everything else. It's got beets, carrots, wheat, it might even have potatoes in there. I don't know, I placed all the pumpkins down. I was like, okay, I just need to fill up the space, so that's what all the stuff is in there. And when we come down here, you can see to the left we have our carrot farm, which is looking very nice. It's all nice and green. Got a bunch of potatoes growing here. Yeah, you can get a better look at it now. It just sort of looks like a flower bush, which is nice. So we got those planted all around the place, but yeah, this is like the potato part of the farm. And then over here we got all the beetroots. And I've mixed in these flowers, one for aesthetics, and two, whenever I get the bees going, they should come over here to pollinate. Oh, that's a bad guy. I should probably sleep. He's definitely gonna, yep. Alright, buddy. Alright, you peg-legged freak. Thanks for that. Thanks for messing up my beets. I want to get a bunch of sea pickles to light up the water, because the island's all lit up now. I've got these lanterns like everywhere. And I think it's just kind of cool. We got like these paths that sort of spiral into like the middle of the fields here, so you can look around, see all the plants, and harvest them. I think it's all turned out pretty good. I really like having these giant bamboo trees and like the small, or not the bamboo trees, I like having the giant bamboo stalks and like the small azalea trees. I think that's a cool touch. And I've been placing these azaleas around. I'm probably gonna place more. I've just been placing them around. I didn't have any flowering azaleas. I gotta go grab some more. I have them in a chest somewhere. Yeah, still need to finish this. I still don't know when it's gonna happen. Maybe I'll feel up to it still this episode. I don't know. The next thing that we're gonna be doing though is we gotta do the bees here. So we gotta, which I don't think this should take very long, hopefully. But yeah, we gotta do our bees here, and I think that's about it. Like the bees, and then that interior, and then I think we'll be pretty much done. I'm very excited to check this out with shaders at the end of the episode, because I've been holding off checking it out until the very end because I really want to see it all together. Next, we have this, which I don't know. I mean, I have an idea of what I want to do. I just, I have an idea for what I want the bee nest to look like, and like the design I'm going to do, which is, it's very simple, boring kind of design that I'm pretty sure a bunch of people have already used before. I'm going to go ahead and mess with this on my own, so you guys don't have to sit here and listen to me. And then I guess I will get back to you guys with the final product. So, see you in a bit, I guess? Maybe? Yeah. Alright, so I've finally figured out how I want to do this. I don't know exactly how I want to space them out, but I'm gonna say this is probably good. I found out, yeah, you can set this, if you set this like a block under, and we'll just use this as a temporary block. This way the smoke doesn't pour out constantly, which was like my big problem with doing it the other way, like just having the thing. Now you can still see through it, but it's just the smoke, you don't see the fire. But smoke does occasionally pop up, so I think that's pretty nice, just to have a little bit of smoke. And I decided just on coarse dirt. I hopped into creative and I was like messing around with stuff. I couldn't figure out anything that made sense with the area and the theme. So we're just gonna do the coarse dirt and then we're gonna blend it in with the path and like, you know, between all the highs, we're gonna have our stuff. I guess I can hop right into a very quick time lapse while I get these finished. So, skilly-dobbity-doobity-dobbity-doo. There we go, we got them all put in, and now we just kind of wait. I went ahead and I swapped those two out for those because I just want everything to look the same. So yeah, I'll have to deal with that. It sounds like some of them have maybe gone to other hives. I need to breed them up. So we got this area here, and I think I'm just gonna put like an azalea tree, just bone meal and azalea tree. That looks pretty good. Sure, yeah, that'll work. And then I've got some bushes here I just want to slap down. And then I had the idea to do like a little table type thing here. You know what I mean? Because I want to have a chest here, which might actually be better if we replace one of these with a barrel instead of having the chest. Alright, I went ahead and made two just in case it looks weird being lopsided. No, I think that works. Just having the one. And then I can throw my shears in there. It just kind of, yeah, no, that's what I want it to look like. It kind of looks like a little potting table. Yeah, set these guys in there. I might swap those out for different plants, but you know, it's pretty good. They don't seem to be going off into that side, which is kind of annoying, but I guess it's fine. I need to go grab some more flowers so I can breed some of these guys up. Actually, I might just stick those up in the tree. That might be cool. Little bee nests. I'm really hoping that they spread out more. Yeah, now they're starting to spread. Look at that guy. What is he doing? He's breakdancing on it. That's pretty cool. Man, like, aside from the interior of that building and obviously breeding up all these bees, like, we're kind of done with the island. I just don't know if we really need to add anything else. Like, it feels pretty complete, you know? We have the big building there, which I you know, the vines have overtaken it, and I'm probably gonna have to deal with that. I would say that we have gotten a lot done today. And yeah, I guess we'll just have to see what the next episode holds. We'll have to see where we wind up and what we wind up doing. Like I said, we'll probably get that building behind me done on the interior. And yes, that is going to do it for this episode, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. You want to be a part of that, right? Right? Yeah, you could be the 500th subscriber. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. And until next time, happy gaming and God bless.